Well, now breaking news coming in that the NCT Amendment Bill 2021 has been passed in the Rajya Sabha. So it's now essentially a law. The bill has been passed. Of course, it has to go for ratification to the president. The Aam Aadmi Party has called it a black day for democracy. For 2 straight days, there has been huge ruckus, multiple adjournments, and a debate in the upper house. Of course, in Lok Sabha, the bill pretty much passed without any issue. But in Rajya Sabha, there was quite a bit of opposition. The Aam Aadmi Party was reached out to all opposition parties to help them and support them in countering this bill in the upper house. But none of that has worked. None of that strategizing by the opposition has worked. And now this NCT Amendment Bill that seeks to clarify on the distribution of powers in Delhi between the elected government and the Lieutenant Governor, that bill has now been passed in both the houses. In fact, let me just explain to you what happens with this bill. As it brings about this clarification, it also gives more powers to the Lieutenant Governor, powers that would otherwise lie with the Delhi government. A case which went to court, a part of it is still pending with the Supreme Court. The central government has decided to instead not wait, come out with its own law, and it's now been passed by the parliament. That's Manish Sisodia's tweet. आज का दिन लोकतंत्र के लिए काला दिन है. It's a black day for democracy. दिल्ली की जनता द्वारा चुनी हुई सरकार के अधिकारों को छीनकर LG के हाथ में सौंप दिया गया है. The powers vested in the hands of the Delhi government elected by the people of Delhi have now been snatched away by the Delhi government and given to the Lieutenant Governor. Ayushman is joining me with more details. Ayushman, so many opposition parties were speaking up against it, but even they couldn't muster the numbers to stop this bill and vote against it in the upper house.
Yes, and that was evident when the BJD announced, because early morning when we were talking to Aam Aadmi Party leaders, it was depending on the numbers that the BJD had, because the opposition's number is not quite close to that of what the party in power has. So when the BJD formally walked out of house, it was pretty evident that the bill will sail through the Rajya Sabha. So definitely you saw other parties also following the suit, all of them walking out. For the first time, even Congress supported Aam Aadmi Party's cause, but even that could not save the Aam Aadmi Party's stance that this bill should not pass. Obviously, we are being told by the sources that Aam Aadmi Party will be approaching the Supreme Court after this bill gets the nod from the president. But for now, definitely, Lieutenant Governor is equal to, or rather, is the government of Delhi in the national capital after the amendment of the GNTCD bill 2021, Tanvi.
So Ayushman, just let's simplify this for our viewers. What does this mean to, when we say that the Lieutenant Governor is equivalent to the government, and in any law that, is written or announced, the word government will actually refer to the Lieutenant Governor. What does it mean? The Delhi government will have to go to him for permission on everything, or will they have to take his view? Do they have to wait for his approval? What happens?
Well, Tanvi, if you see the overall scenario of the bill and you take into the consideration of the 1991 Act, the Act clearly had the word authority, and basis that the authority was the point which was having the ambiguity for which this amendment was brought. Now, what happens from here on? The Delhi LG has got all the authority. Even the cabinet decision, he has got the power. So any other decision that the Delhi government takes, any other committees that they form, should have a nod from the LG. Only then that can go on to proceed as the law or becomes a normal policy. Like earlier, if Arvind Kejriwal implements the 200-unit electricity free for people in Delhi, now if he wants to do something, he needs to have that nod from the LG. This changes the entire scenario of governance in Delhi, because the Legislative Assembly being elected should have the power. This is what the law says, the constitutional bench of Supreme Court has said. But now, after this amendment, definitely LG gets the upper hand, and an elected Legislative Assembly will have to wait for the nod from LG to take any decisions, or will wait for his nod to implement any of the policies.
Yes, absolutely, Ayushman. So, those are the clauses that we are also running here, the changes. Now, remember, like Ayushman was saying, a law already existed, an act already existed for the National Capital Territory. The changes are being made to this. For example, Section 24 says that it covers any matter that falls outside the purview of the powers of the Legislative Assembly, and those will be dealt by the Lieutenant Governor. It then says that rules made by the Legislative Assembly have to be consistent with the centre. And the next one, Section 44 says that the LG's opinion shall be obtained before Council of Ministers take any executive action. The Supreme Court order had actually said that the Lieutenant Governor is an administrator, and while he must be informed of the decisions being taken, executive decisions being taken by the Delhi government, his prior concurrence is not required. This rule goes exactly the opposite way. This new law goes exactly the opposite of what the Supreme Court said in its findings and its final order, and actually says that the Delhi government will have to tell the Lieutenant Governor before they implement any law. Keep in mind, the last 3 rounds of elections in Delhi, all 3 rounds have been won by the Aam Aadmi Party. With every next round, Aam Aadmi Party has returned with brute majority. Even though in the national capital, when it comes to the central powers, all of that is with 7 BJP MPs. But somehow when it comes to the state government, the Aam Aadmi Party that manages to win. Is this a way of changing that status? That debate will continue. Completely out of time on this edition of the Urban Debate. Thank you so much for joining us.